Hello, my name is Dennis Nielsen from Luetze. We all know what circuit breakers are. Just think about the ones in your own home. Similar circuit breakers are also used in control cabinets to protect DC 12, 24 and also 48 volt circuits. Usually, several systems are installed to allow selective use. This means, for instance, that electronic components such as sensors, actuators and field devices each have their own fuses. Consequently, in the event of an error, the affected path can be shut down and the system operated in a safe state. Unfortunately, circuit breakers tend to have many weaknesses. For instance, temperature-dependent triggering, a large tolerance of the characteristic curve or the lack of electrical activation options. Also, they do not offer error messages or only in conjunction with an additional auxiliary switch. It is also problematic when they are used outside their specification. For example, if they are developed for AC but are used for DC. Fixed current ranges and characteristics also limit their use significantly. Luetze has developed the LOCC-Box to overcome all these disadvantages. The most important advantages over the circuit breakers are the reliable activation of capacitive loads and secure shutdown in the event of overloads and short circuits. In conjunction with power supplies that have a power boost, it is guaranteed that the system will trigger in the event of a short circuit in combination with the short cable lengths. With longer cable lengths, the line resistance plays a part and the power boost functions becomes ineffective. I would like to present the Luetze LOCC-Box in detail. The term LOCC stands for Luetze Overload Current Control. The various LOCC-Box diagnostic options offer the user an entry point into the field of energy management for control units of the future. The LOCC-Box from Luetze is the first intelligent current monitoring system for 12, 24 and 48 volt DC voltage supplies. This makes the design of the selective power supply much easier, thereby turning in disadvantages of a circuit breaker into tangible advantages. The LOCC-Box has a single channel and is the narrowest component on the market, measuring just to 8.1 mm. The slice structure saves space and money, because only as many modules as necessary are used. The LOCC-Box can be used for all applications thanks to the diverse configuration options. 10 current ranges, 5 characteristics and the signals and output open a wide range of possibilities. The LOCC-Box offers cable and equipment protection and is able to activate all types of consumers, be they ohmic, capacitive or inductive. Thanks to targeted activation and deactivation, energy savings and energy management are also possible. The various time-latched activation of the modules up to maximum 255 milliseconds takes the strain of the power supply. A pulse like in rush current is therefore reduced, which in turn increases service life. Another version of LOCC-Box Net even allows the current flowing through various field bus systems to be recorded, thereby allowing preventive maintenance at any time. One of the most important advantages of the Luetze LOCC-Box is its simple operation. Let's look at these more closely. As already mentioned, the current range and the characteristic can be configured. The current ranges are set using this knob, from 1 ampere up to 10 amperes, respectively in 1 ampere steps. This knob sets the characteristic, depending on the load. 5 steps can be selected, from fast to very slow. This LED shows the information about the operating statuses. For example, a 90% and a 100% utilization is signaled. The button can be used to switch the module on or off at any time, or to acknowledge errors. This strap can be used to lead seal the configuration, while still allowing the button to be pressed. The LOCC-Box has 7 terminals. Terminal 7 and 6 serve the connection of the positive power supply. Number 6 is used as a direct feed, which makes sense if there are a few modules. When at least 4 modules are used, we recommend using a terminal set to reduce the wiring work. Here a standard copper rail is used and is placed between the supply terminal and the end block. The snap hooks are used for fixation. The electronic ground is made available to the module on terminal 5. In the case of several modules, this is only required once. The other modules can be connected easily with a jumper COM. The load is connected on protected terminal 1. The remote input, terminal 2, allows targeted activation and deactivation, and a reset at any time. If several modules need to be activated and deactivated at the same time, this can be realized with a jumper COM. In the event of a reset, all triggered modules are reactivated again. Connection to a digital output is possible. Terminal 3 reports the operating status of a lockbox and can be connected directly to a digital input of a control unit. This makes single-channel reporting very easy. Only one jumper COM is required for a centralized error message. Terminal 4 is only available in the lockbox net and serves bus communication. The modules can be integrated into various field bus systems such as Profinet, Profibus DP, EtherCAT or CAN open via gateway. Communication via Windows PC is also possible using the free software LOCK-Pads. For more information, watch the Lockbox Net video tutorials. The design of Luetze LOCC-Box is very simple, especially when used with the LSC Airstream wiring system. As shown here, Luetze supplies a special rail for mounting the lockbox. It is assembled by simply clicking the modules into position. A central supply terminal can be used to set up several monitoring channels. Then, depending on the application, the lockbox modules are arranged. During the design process, different variants can be combined because the pin configurations are mutually compatible. Finally, the end block is used to fix the copper busbar. The previously shortened copper busbar is clicked into place between the supply terminal and the end terminal. The electronic ground, the remote input, the status output and the bus connections can be connected with a jumper COM to reduce the cabling effort. Let's summarize. The LOCC-Box from Luetze offers the following advantages: modular design, one variant for all current ranges, and characteristics which reduce the equipment diversity to a minimum. Save space on assembly rail. Control and visualization of all modules via the PLC. Energy management via activation and deactivation function. Analog characteristic curve for safe triggering in the event of an error. Individual or centralized error messages. Less assembly work required thanks to the use of jumpers. And better availability. All these advantages offer considerable cost-saving benefits in terms of acquisition, warehousing and on-site servicing. Thanks to the LOCC-Box from Luetze, the control cabinet design becomes much more efficient and offers a competitive edge.